the summer of love.
Alright, what's up, everybody? It's RexBro here, and today I am back for another Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile, and this time it is of the Barrier Statue budget / rogue deck, whichever term you prefer. And so basically what the Barrier Statues do is they prevent players from special summoning monsters that are equivalent to the attribute, or like have the same attribute as the Barrier Statue. So for example, this Barrier Statue of the Drought, it's an Earth attribute, so neither player can special summon monsters except for Earth monsters, which is really nice. But because of the fact that there are a lot of meta relevant cards or monsters that are Earth attribute that require to be special summoned, I do not run Barrier Statue of the Drought, and instead I only run Inferno, Stormwinds, and Torrent, which are fire, wind, and water respectively, because those three attributes are the three attributes that I think are the least used in competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! So for that reason, those are the only Barrier Statues I run in this Barrier Statue deck. But moving on, we have one Summoner Monk to help special summon those Barrier Statues from the deck, which is really nice. I run 3 Trickstar Cantina, which searches out a Trickstar card, and whenever your opponent activates a spell or trap card, inflict 200 damage to them, which is really nice. 3 Ash Blossom, because it's Ash Blossom. A Max C, because it's Max C, good draw power if you're going second. And the reason why I have it in my main deck instead of my side deck is because there was plenty of room for it, so I didn't see a reason not to run it. The only thing that I might replace it with is an Upstart Goblin, but that is up to you. 3 Double Summon, because it creates a Barrier Statue lock, where if you have 2 Barrier Statues with different attributes, neither player can special summon monsters, period, which is really nice. 3 Moon Mirror Shield, which makes it so that whenever the monster equipped with it, so it's going to be one of your Barrier Statues, battles with an opponent's monster, its attack points become equal to the attack or defense of your opponent's monster, depending on which one is higher, and plus 100. So that means if you're going against a Blue Eyes, for example, your Barrier Statue of, say, Inferno would be 3,100 attack points, which would be 100 attack points higher than the Blue Eyes that you're battling. So basically it just makes it so that you're always in a battle advantage. Then we run 3 Pot of Duality, because it's top deck searching, which is really nice. A Raigeki, because if your opponent goes first and they already set up a board, Raigeki is pretty much your only out to that. 3 Evenly Matched, your other out if your opponent goes first, makes it so that you can just go to your battle phase and then end your battle phase and activate this from your hand, making it so that your opponent has to banish basically their entire field, doing your work for you. Then we have 3 Trickstar Reincarnation, banishes your opponent's hand, then they draw the same number of cards. Also, you can banish it to special summon Cantina from your graveyard. Also, you can Ash the Reincarnation, which is really funny, because then after your opponent banishes their whole hand, they don't even get to draw those cards, which is amazing. 3 Strikes Barrier, which is making it so that whenever your opponent has exactly 3 cards on their field, you can activate one of these effects. This turn, your monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. This turn, you take no battle damage. Or this turn, each time your monster inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you gain the same amount of life points. You're only going to be activating one of those first 2. I typically use the can't be destroyed by battle effect, just because Barrier Statues don't have high attack points, and if you don't have Moon Mirror Shield, they're probably going to get destroyed by battle. 3-Dimension Wall, making it so that if you're Barrier Statue or you take damage, period, your opponent ends up taking the damage for you, basically making it so that you get off scot-free in the battle. 1 Torrential Tribute, just in case they're able to get over your Barrier Statue board, and then you can just negate or destroy all of their monsters immediately after they swarm the field and overcommit. We only run 1, so that's it for our main deck. So we only run 1 card in our extra deck, and that's Gaga Cowboy, to sort of swing for a game with its defense position effect of being able to inflict 800 damage to your opponent. And all of the cards except for our hand traps are level 4s, so you can use pretty much anything, but you're probably going to be using your Trickstar and your Summoner Monk. Also, I don't know exactly what the ruling is on that, if you can use barrier statues as Xyz material or not, but I know that you can summon this card in the deck because I've done it before, but I've always used Trickstar and Summoner Monk, so I don't know what the ruling is on the barrier statues. I will comment and find out. And then for the replacement, to make this more of a budget deck, since this usually is a budget deck, but the thing that I've built definitely isn't, you can replace your Ash Blossoms with Ogres, and then you can replace the Raigekian evenly matched with a Kaiju engine. And that's basically a budget deck right there. I'm pretty sure that can be found in well under $100. Your most expensive item in the deck afterwards would be Double Summon, because it's a $20 card. But I think for the most part you should be able to find everything else pretty cheap. It might end up going a little over 100 depending on the time that you're buying everything and what the meta is starting to shape out to be. But I think you should be fine. And with that, that is the end of the deck profile. And it was kind of quick, it was kind of short, but nonetheless, it's a fun deck to play just to mess with your friends or whoever, maybe your locals or wherever you go. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. That subscription is really important with the new YouTube system. With only, you have to have 1,000 subscribers in order to show up on the recommended feed now and to get ads on your videos. So please subscribe. That is very important. Even if you didn't like the video, please subscribe anyways. I'd really appreciate it. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. And as always, have a roaring good day.